love New Zealand.
That's incredible.
The multi-island nation with a lot to offer no matter what type of vacation you're into.
Juice.
We are taking you to the birthplace of bungee jumping. It all started right here. Just bring your sense of adventure. We are going to the top 5 Kiwi destinations, where to go, what to do, what to see in New Zealand in this episode of Window Seat. Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, just right here in the stunningly beautiful city of Queenstown, New Zealand. This is truly the bottom of the world. We are midway between Antarctica and the equator. Everything's switched around in reverse down here. In fact, it's April right now, but you can see the fall colors because the seasons are completely reverse of what we're used to there in the Northern Hemisphere. It's just one of the things that makes this place so fascinating. In this episode, we wanted to run down the top 5 places you should go in New Zealand, and there's no place to start quite like Queenstown. Did you know this is the birthplace of bungee jumping? It's one of the adventure capitals of the world, and that's just some of what makes this place so fascinating and puts it right at the top of our list. This really should be the jumping off point for any New Zealand trip. Yes, the city has a population of less than 50,000 people, but once you get here, you know the place is special. This is essential New Zealand. Located on Lake Wakatipu, which stretches for nearly 50 miles through the Otago region, this is a place where adventure grabs your soul. It even starts on the lake with a number of different options for exciting watercraft excursions. Walking through downtown, you see a number of shops and restaurants. The boardwalk is a beautiful place to enjoy the day while here. But one of the main things that will jump out at you is the number of tour groups offering all kinds of different action sports adventures. Queenstown is the birthplace of bungee jumping. It's true, bungee jumping was born right here in this very spot in 1988, and every month since, tens of thousands of adventure seekers have come here looking for fun, especially during ski season. It really does give off U.S. ski town vibes, sort of like a Aspen, Telluride, Park City. But it feels a little more affordable than that, and just all around fun. You're going to love it here.
The views are incredible. It's right on this lake, which is fantastic. And it's just one of the most beautiful places we've ever been.
But there's really a lot more. Bungee swings, alpine roller coasters, parasailing, skydiving. Basically, if it's an outdoor activity that gets your adrenaline pumping, you can do it here, and it's why a number of people come here.
We're just going to take a gondola to the top of the mountain. They have luge, they got zip lining, they got paragliding, they got all sorts of different adventure activities because this is Queenstown and that's what it's known for. So we're going to head up there, check it out.
Or you can just go for a hike on a number of trails here, or just on a pretty walk through the area. And let's talk about one of the best times of year to visit. We are here in fall, which is, of course, really spring back home in good old US of A. So right now it's April, and these are the kind of colors you're going to be treated to. It's just like fall back home. The beautiful bright golds and reds as these leaves prepare to come down for the season. This is a great time of year to come, and actually fewer crowds, of course, than you'd be experiencing in the throes of winter. Another big reason to come to Queenstown is its proximity to the southernmost wine region in the world, the Central Otago region. Now, when many of you think of New Zealand wine, you probably think about the Sauvignon Blancs that come from the Marlborough Valley on the northern part of the South Island. That's all well and delicious, but we're hopping on a bus in Queenstown with 10 of our newest friends and exploring the Central Otago region, known for some great Pinots, especially Pinot Noir.
No, this is delicious.
We took part in a tour, and it was definitely well worth it if you're into wine at all. You can even rent a bike and take a tour that way if you like. So there you have it. First place you should visit when you come to New Zealand is Queenstown, right here in the southern part of the country. Believe me, you're not going to regret it. It gives off Aspen, Telluride, Park City vibes, but it's very cool, very casual, and you are going to love it. Next up is a place that's about 4 hours away from here by bus, and one of the most unforgettable, beautiful places I've ever seen. It is inside Fiordland National Park. We're going to a place called Milford Sound. Look, this is an absolute must-do if you're in New Zealand. Yes, it's a bit of a ride from Queenstown, but so worth it. Starting through Fiordland National Park, and you have to make some stops along the way. The bus driver makes a few roadside stops along the way, and each one is just absolutely stunning. Looks like a Bob Ross painting, for those of you who get the reference, and just absolutely gorgeous. mesmerizing. I can't even really put it into words. We are truly checking out one of the most beautiful places on Earth. Those stops give you the opportunity to get into the serene setting around you, with even a caffeine kick available for those in need after the early wake-up call. But every direction you look along the way in this 1.2 million hectare park, there is something different and spectacular to see.
Just keep an eye out on the bush line. About halfway up on the right hand side, you'll see a waterfall.
As excitement continues to build. Before we even reach the best part of the journey, holy crap, this place is amazing. Kia ora to Milford Sound. At the port, you can see all the boats ready and waiting to take eager tourists out to see one of the most beautiful places in the entire world.
We're in the middle of the Milford Sound right now, near the southern tip of New Zealand. This is, for all intents and purposes, they call this the 8th natural wonder of the world, and now that we're here, I can really understand why. This place is one of the most visually stunning places I've ever seen in my whole life. We've been to some places. I've really not seen anything like this. It's just stunning. Every direction you look, you're gonna see something more beautiful. You got waterfalls, you got mountains just piercing out of the water, and the water is just so crystal clear. It's just, you don't get this. Back home, we can't see anything like this. It's just unbelievable.
The further you get out into the water, navigating the sound through the lush fjords, it really starts to hit you. So yeah, this is part of Fiordland National Park here in southern New Zealand. It's 30,000 square kilometers of sheer and utter beauty. We're talking forests of beechwood trees, we're talking palm trees, we're talking rocky-topped mountains with stunning waterfalls, lush landscapes, beautiful alpine valleys. Everywhere you look, it is a treat for the eyes. I'm spellbound by it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know a whole lot about Milford Sound before this trip. Now I'm going to proselytize about it and tell everyone I know, because it's such an amazing place. And I know that you see these videos sometimes on YouTube and you think it's hyperbole, but I'm telling you, this is jaw-dropping. It's the kind of place you're going to want to come and spend a lot of time and tell all your friends about. And we're doing our best to capture all we see here, but even as good as we did, I'm not sure it totally does it justice.
It's absolutely just amazing, and to be out here in the middle of the water, you can do helicopters and planes, those are cool too, but this is something special. It's definitely something, if you have the chance to do, and you have to do it. These are like the once-in-a-lifetime opportunities and that you can't ever pass up. It's bucket list kind of thing. And like I said, we've been to a lot of places, and this is right near the top and one of the most beautiful things we've ever seen.
Now, the weather may not always be this beautiful, but the scenery will never disappoint.
It's a little wet. You will get wet on this ride, but it's so awesome. I mean, look at that. That's incredible.
It's like Made of the Mist at Niagara Falls, except way cooler. Get a little wet, but not a big deal. So memorable. Loved it. Yes, you can take a plane or helicopter, but we think this is the best way. A trip to Milford Sound. Believe me, you are never going to forget it, and you're going to go back home telling all of your friends and family about it and encouraging them to do the same. That's why it's number 2 on our list of places you should go in New Zealand. We're going to stay here in the southern part of the country for the number 3 spot on our list of places you should visit in New Zealand. And that spot is the gateway to Antarctica. We're talking about Christchurch. Christchurch is the biggest city on the South Island of New Zealand with well over 400,000 people. This is a city that's reinvented itself, and it's ready to surprise you. They call it the Garden City, and you can see why. Hagley Park and the Botanic Gardens, absolutely stunning. Rose gardens, tree-lined paths, wide open spaces. It's like nature is built into the heart of the city. But Christchurch isn't just about peaceful walks. This is a place that bounced back stronger than ever after earthquakes, with colorful street art, pop-up cafes, and creative architecture. The cardboard cathedral, it's exactly what it sounds like, and it's iconic. And here's the best part. Christchurch is your gateway to adventure. The Southern Alps are just a drive away. Want to see whales or spot penguins? Head to Kiakora. Craving French charm and a swim with dolphins? That's nearby too. And let's not forget the food. From farmers markets to craft beer bars, the scene here is fantastic. Plus the locals, as friendly as you'll ever meet. Christchurch is a city that deserves a spot on your bucket list as well. Trust me, once you visit, you'll wonder why you didn't come sooner. And it's one of the main ways to find yourself in Antarctica, if that's on your list as well. Christchurch, New Zealand. If you're going to try to get to Antarctica, that is probably going to be one of your main jumping off points. I know it's a bucket list spot for so many people who want to see the whole world. If you've noticed a pattern here, we've really stayed in the southern part of the country, and that's because there's so few people down here. It's really remote. It feels very sort of free and uncrowded. But for the next spot, we got to head up north to the capital of this place. We're talking about Auckland, New Zealand. Welcome to Auckland, New Zealand's biggest city and one of the most exciting places to explore. They call it the City of Sails, and when you see the harbor, you'll know why. Hundreds of boats, blue water everywhere. It's a city that lives and breathes the ocean. Climb the Sky Tower for sweeping views, or if you're feeling brave, try the Sky Jump. Feel like staying grounded? Head to the Viaduct Harbor. It's packed with restaurants, cafes, and nightlife. But the real magic of Auckland is how quickly you can escape the city. Within minutes, you can be on a ferry to Waiheke Island, where vineyards, beaches, and art galleries await, or drive just a little further and you're surrounded by rugged coastlines and lush rainforests. Surf the waves on the west coast at Piha Beach, hike the trails in the mountain ranges, or just find a quiet spot to watch the sunset over the Pacific. So whether you're sailing the harbor, climbing a tower, sipping wine on an island, or chasing adventure in the wilderness, Auckland is a city that gives you the best of both worlds. Big city energy, small island charm. Auckland's one destination you won't forget. There's one place left to go. That is Abel Tasman National Park. Welcome to Abel Tasman National Park, New Zealand's coastal paradise. Picture golden beaches, crystal clear water, lush forest trails all in one place. It's the kind of scenery that makes you feel like you've stepped into a postcard. The Abel Tasman Coast Track is one of New Zealand's great walks, and it's easy to see why. You can hike it, kayak along the shore, even take a water taxi and just hop between bays. Along the way, you'll find secluded beaches, perfect for a swim, and if you're lucky, you might spot seals, dolphins, or little blue penguins. Abel Tasman, it's not just a national park, it's a slice of pure New Zealand magic. Relax, explore, adventure. Here you can have it all. Abel Tasman. Once you visit, believe me, you'll never want to leave. So there you have it. Pretty hard to sum it all up in a list of 5, but if you had to pick 5 spots to go in New Zealand, I think those are the top 5 places to go for sure. What do you think about our list? Do you agree? Are there places that we left off that we should have gone? Let us know in the comments below. We'd also like it if you liked and shared the video so we can spread the word about our trip to New Zealand. And if you'd hit subscribe, we'd love that too, so we can share the journey as we travel to every country on the planet. We're at about 80 countries right now with a little more than 116, 17 still to go. The journey continues. We're back with a brand new episode of Window Seat next Friday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. In the meantime, check out one of these other videos from Window Seat. I'm Jeremy Hubbard. We'll see you next time.